Let's bring in criminal defense attorney and federal litigator Vikas Bajaj, along with Frederick County, Maryland Sheriff Chuck Jenkins. Sheriff, Vic, welcome to both of you. Sheriff, I want to talk about where Matt left off there, this assassination culture. The Network Contagion Research Institute tells Fox, and I'm quoting here, we're seeing an expansion. Trump, Musk, and others are now being openly discussed as legitimate targets, often cloaked in meme culture and gamified online dialogue. What was formerly taboo culturally has become acceptable. We are seeing a clear shift, glorification, increased attempts, and changing norms, all converging into what we define as an assassination culture. I mean, among left-leaning people, they're telling us 55% believe that murdering Trump is acceptable, somewhat acceptable, and 48% say murdering someone like Elon Musk is somewhat justifiable. What do you think, Sheriff?
Well, I think we're to the point it's beyond reality. It's really like we're in a twilight zone. People don't understand the seriousness, the magnitude. The more we accept this, the more it emboldens people to do this. And we're really at a dangerous point. To even talk about that, number one, I think there has to be a mental health issue involved with some of these people that are saying these things. Obviously It's something we have to try to get a hold of. And the more the media pushes this, the worse it gets.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. FoxNews.com talking about Karmelo Anthony. He's the 17-year-old accused of killing the athlete Austin Metcalf in Texas. The following reports here, this is FoxNews.com. The report noted that Anthony grabbed his bag, opened it, and reached inside it and said, "Touch me and see what happens." "I was protecting myself," Anthony said. "He put his hands on me." Anthony also asked the officers if Metcalf was going to be okay and asked if what happened could be considered self-defense. Any way you see, Vic, this could be considered self-defense?
Well, maybe a overzealous defense attorney may say to him, you know what, you have a great defense here, let's raise self-defense. It really is his only defense, but it will fail. And it will fail because in every state in this union, we have to have reasonableness in the response and proportionality. And there is no evidence here that the victim in this case was in any way threatening the person's life. So unfortunately for Karmelo Anthony, it may be more of a bargaining chip to somehow get a reduced sentence, to have a judge or jury give him somewhere between 5 to 20 years on manslaughter rather than premeditated murder. But you have real big issues here because he brought a knife to a track meet and he begged for physical contact, and when that happened, he took a singular move which ended being fatal. So it's going to be hard to raise self-defense here successfully.
I can imagine. Meantime, Los Angeles soccer coach in the country illegally. He's here illegally. He is now charged with murdering a 13-year-old player. Breaking just now, a short time ago, Sheriff, we have now learned there is a third sexual assault victim. So there are apparently 3 young people, young boys, sexual assault victims, and then he killed allegedly a 13-year-old boy. Here's the boy's mom. Watch.
Why did he have to kill him? The pain of losing a child is so great. I would never wish it on anyone. This is unspeakable.
I mean, if you're in sanctuary state California, you got to be thinking things over here, Sheriff.
Yeah, another preventable tragedy where a young person was killed, another young victim, another family victimized. Again, a situation of a sanctuary county where that jurisdiction, had they encountered this person before, which they have, through other investigations, had they worked with ICE, as we do here in Frederick County, to identify and detain people in this country illegally committing crimes, this was completely preventable. That person would not be in this country to have murdered that young boy.
Yeah, it is inexcusable. Meantime, Attorney General Pam Bondi talking about the Supreme Court decision on deporting Tren de Aragua. Watch.
These liberal district judges thought that they could control our entire country's policy, Donald Trump's policy, on keeping America safe. They cannot do it. And this was, again, a landmark ruling for the rule of law yesterday. And it's so important because these flights will now continue.
Yeah, I mean, we're not nominating you for SCOTUS here, Vic, but you called this a couple of weeks ago.
Well, yeah, and it seems to be stating the obvious, frankly. Not only does the president have the executive power to do it, but you also must only have discretion and jurisdiction over people or causes in your courtroom. So what the Supreme Court said to Judge Boasberg here is, hey, stay in your lane. This doesn't concern your constituency of people who are in front of your court, so get out of the way and perhaps hand this baton over to Texas, where this petitioner lives. But the most important language in this decision is not, hey, you know what, you picked the wrong venue. It is the lack of discussing whether the Alien Enemies Act actually can be applied by President Trump, given what he calls a predatory incursion. So a lot remaining to be seen here, Trace.
Vic, Sheriff Jenkins, gentlemen, thank you both.